Hi viewers, in this video we are presenting sectional and self-balancing system for the purpose of JO aspirants. Actually, in a small business can do with only one ledger. However, in case of big business, the number of personal accounts may be quite large and therefore it not be convenient to keep all the accounts into one ledger. The ledger is therefore subdivided into the following three ledgers. One is debtors or sales ledger, and second one is creditors or purchases ledger, and third one is general ledger. So having subdivided the ledger into the above categories, the business may record the transaction either according to the sectional or self-balancing system. So we are going to discuss about sectional balancing. These are the main features of the sectional balancing. These are, first one is the debtors ledger contains the personal accounts of each of the firm's trade debtors. Similarly, the creditors ledger contains the personal accounts of each of the firm's trade creditors. And second one, the general ledger contains all accounts, real, personal, and nominal, except those of trade debtors and trade creditors. It, however, contains two total accounts for the trade debtors and trade creditors: total debtors account and total creditors account. And next one is the accounts of individual trade debtors and trade creditors are posted without completing the double entry. The double entry is completed only in general ledger in respect of total debtors account, total creditors account, and other relevant accounts. Next point is the balance of the total debtors account in the general ledger at the end of a period should tally with the total of individual balances in the debtors ledger. Similarly, the balance of the total creditors account in the general ledger should tally with the total individual balances in the creditors ledger. Thus, the accuracy of the entries made in the debtors and creditors ledgers can be checked and errors located at an early stage. And final point is, since double entry is completed only in respect of general ledger and not in respect of the debtors and creditors ledgers, a trial balance of only the general ledger can be prepared and not of the debtors and creditor ledgers. So here we are giving one example for sectional balancing. Debtors, credit sales, cash received, and discount allowed. Debtors are A, B, C. Credit sales are 1000 rupees, 2000 and 3000. Total of 6000. Cash received 500, 1000. Discount allowed 50, 100. So 250. The following entries will be made in the books of accounts in case of sectional balancing. So in the debtors ledger, first one is for credit sales purpose, accounts of A, B, C will debited with 1000, 2000 and 3000 rupees respectively. Second one, for cash received purpose, the accounts of A, B, C will be credited with rupees 500, 1000 and 1000 respectively. Finally, discount allowed purpose, the accounts of A, B and C will be credited with rupees 50, 100 and 100 respectively. It may be noted that there will be no double entry in the debtors ledger for the above transactions. Moreover, the above entries are to be made in the personal accounts of the debtors as when the transaction take place. In general ledger posting with the double entry system for credit sales, first point of view, total debtors account debtor to sales account 6000 rupees, and second one is for cash received purpose, cash account debtor to total debtors account 2500, and finally discount allowed, discount account debtor to total debtors account 250 rupees. The entries in the general ledger are made at the end of a period, a week, a month, a quarter, as the case may be.